Hey, this is Views, and I'm going to be reviewing the Sony Wireless Stereo Headset 2.0, or otherwise known as the Gold Wireless Headset, which is the kind of updated version or the newer version of this Pulse Wireless Headset, stereo headset, originally made for the PlayStation 3. These are the GTA 5 versions, but the same headset. This is kind of updated for use with the PlayStation 4 and to suit the design. I know these have been out for quite a while now, but I thought I might as well use them for a good while and give you a overall review on this headset. Starting straight off with the aesthetics and the way that the style of this headset. So you can see I really like this style. It's a really simple but elegant design. Has a nice simple color combination, blue, black, and a bit of silver for the logos. I really do like the style, and it's also got extending ear cups like this as well, which I kind of prefer because I don't like it when you have to split the headset and then you see a metal bar going like the other ones. So that's an awesome feature. It also does fold, which is brilliant. You can fold it away, put it in a portable bag, which it does come with, and throw it in your bag, take it around wherever you like. And they are built really well as well compared to the other ones. They feel like it has cheaper, more plasticky materials in some areas, but they're much more sturdy comparing to this one. It's making all the creaky noises and all that, so it doesn't feel like it would last long. But this, it feels sturdy and it would probably last a drop as well. Moving on to the buttons and the functions of the headset, we can see right here we have a sound and chat volume variation button here, so you can kind of make chat louder compared to this game sound, or make the game sound louder compared to the chat sound, which I found really useful. I do like that because some people's mics are ridiculously loud and they're like rah, rah, right in your ear, so you kind of just shut them up and just make it a little bit quiet. So it's definitely useful. And right here we have the on switch, which has two kind of modes. The mode number 2 is kind of a bass boost. Number 1 is just a normal mode. I found this switch to be a bit, I don't know, it just felt a bit weird. You can't always tell when you're switching between 1 and 2, and it's a bit rattly and stuff. So not the best switch, but I guess the job done. It does have a light there, as you can see, which changes depending on if you're charging the headset or if it's waiting to sync. Right now, if it's flashing, when it's flashing, you would just plug the dongle into your PS4, PS3, and it will connect up like normal. Right here we got the 3.5mm headphone jack, which you would just plug in as usual if you want to use this headphone wired, which I tend to do quite a lot with this headset, because pretty good headset to use just wired as well as wireless. So you can just plug that into your device or your phone, listen to music and etc. Right here we do have a micro USB port, which is kind of updated from the other one's mini USB port. So now you can just use your DualShock 4's micro USB connection, plug them in, and just charge them as you would with your controllers. So yeah, it does have a battery life of 8 hours as well, which is a huge improvement from the last one. So you can get a lot more battery life out of these when using them wireless compared to the 4 hours on the old one, I think it was. So that's definitely cool. Here we got the mute button, which you can just mute your microphone so no one can hear you. Volume up and down to turn up the overall volume of the headset, and virtual surround sound. So of course this does have 7.1 virtual surround sound, which works brilliantly. I think just as good as the old one did. Definitely does give you the effect of good surround sound. I really like the way these buttons are. It's kind of a rubber material on the side here, and these buttons do give a nice tactile and yet flush feel on the headset. On the other ear cup there is no buttons at all, it's just completely plain. It's all functioning from the left side of the headset, as you can see. Moving on to the padding of the headset, actually I forgot to mention, the padding is actually really good on the ear cups. Feels incredibly comfortable, especially at the top as well. It's a large, thick, soft padding compared to these ridiculously thin bars that they had on the other ones. I hated these, they weren't comfortable and they kind of left lines on your hair. And these kind of feel a lot tighter as well, the old ones. They feel tight on your head. These are sitting nice, comfortably on your head, and you can wear these for hours and it won't get uncomfortable. I think the only thing they could have improved was make the inside of the padding a little bit thicker. Alright, so one main feature that they noticed that they removed from this headset compared to the old Pulse Wireless headset is the bass impact feature. So that's gone. There is no bass impact. So if you didn't know what bass impact was, it kind of had these motors or vibrating motors in the headset, and it would give you this really brilliant boost, bass kind of, not boost, but bass impact basically. So when you got a gunshot right on your face or whatever in a game, you would literally feel the headset kind of vibrate in your ear, and it definitely made a great experience for gaming, but they've removed it on this headset. I guess to save battery life. Like I said, the battery is a lot better on this one. And also I noticed that there was less of a hiss on this headset. There wasn't like a hissing sound in the background, which the other headset did have. So I guess that's a good sacrifice that they made with the bass impact to reduce those problems. But overall, I think I would have preferred bass impact. But then again, the cost of this headset is around £80, which is a lot cheaper than the other one. I think the other one's probably like 100, 120 when it first came out. So this is a lot cheaper, and you can tell they've cut a few corners to make sure that the price is reduced. Also, one thing I noticed that was missing in this headset was the mode button. You can't actually switch between modes on the headset like the other one. There was a mode button, as you can see right there, which you can install 5 different modes on the headset, which you click and change it. So for example, there was a Last of Us mode, so you can switch to the Last of Us mode, and they've optimized the sound to sound the best on the headset. With this, you select the one mode on the application on the PlayStation 3 or PS4, and that's it. That will be the mode on the headset until you change it. You have to change it through the console rather than having to just press one button, and it has the pre-installed modes on there, which kind of sucked in my opinion, because I did like switching through different modes and switching to different games. Right, so overall I think this is a great headset, definitely worth getting if you've just got a PS4 or if you've had one for a while. And even if you have this headset, if you get tired of this ridiculous battery life on this when they just keep going flat, then definitely a good upgrade for that. But if you want all the feature full headset with the bass impact and different modes as well, if you want full features, go for the other one. If you just want a more convenient and functional headset, definitely go for the new wireless stereo headset. Overall, great headset, worth it for the price, and definitely worth checking out. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.